So like with SoCap, the straight, once you get them wet, they have kind of like a body bake.
A little touch to it,
Do
yeah.
you feel like they're the same way?
No. Our straight ones do the same thing. They'll dry with just a slight, unnatural bounce to it. I say it's not necessarily a pattern. The wavy ones, in the pattern, it actually in the actual package, I'm sorry, it has a strong S pattern. And when you actually wash them, it still has a good firm wave in it. So I really like it the best. It's my favorite pattern, yeah. It generally, like I said, goes with anybody. If it's somebody that has curly hair and they smooth theirs out or curl it, when their hair bounces up a little bit, it still kind of matches somewhat, so it's not so noticeable.
Now, is the curly available in all the forms, or
18 and 22 inch again, because they do have to perm that.
in the tape-in and the?
The tape-ins actually don't believe we have wavy.
We don't have. That's the one I'm thinking that we don't have.
Yeah, I don't think we have curly at least. I'll have to check on the wavy. I've never ordered the wavy tape-ins. So let's see. The flat tip is available on the 22 inch straight length only. Let's see, and as I said, that is a good option for people that are afraid of the chemicals or adhesives or any of the heat, stuff like that, the eye-tips are. So if you do the eye-tips, you of course need the flat tip hair or the eye-tip. They're both about 1 gram of weight in case anybody ever wonders. You need the deluxe tool, which are on all of your stations around there to try later on, and you need a loop tool, which is also there.
Do you feel like, because I've done the beads, the tapes, and the fusions, and I feel like the beads fall out a lot easier than the other two.
So that is easy to do. So do you just do one good clamp in the middle?
I mean, I haven't done the beads in a while,
But that's what you
because
kind
we
of
don't do it here, but I've done that before.
So it can easily slip out. So we actually used to just do the normal bead insertion and then just one good tight clamp. And actually this past year when we went back and revised all our education, we decided to make it a little bit tighter in there. So now what we do is clamp once in the middle and then you clamp each side as well. So you're actually creating more of like a nice little pocket, because there was some people that was having a problem with that. We got some feedback, and that is pretty much, it's fixed it tremendously. Another good thing you can do is we have silicone lined beads. So I don't know if you've ever tried that or not, but they have a little extra cushion. The flare beads, like I said, they're longer and thinner, so they're good for the finer hair and the flat tips. Or we just have the original interlocking beads that are actually threaded on the inside, so when you clamp it on the hair, it kind of locks a little bit too. So yeah, but that is something that they did address. I mean, I think that's everybody that did any kind of eye tips always kind of had a little something with it. And also sometimes the beads, when you just clamp it in the middle, I used to always look at it and always wonder, because you can kind of see where hair, like you could almost get like a little loop if you don't clamp it enough on the sides. So yeah, you just want to make sure and clamp it once in the middle, once on the side, and then you want to have enough movability to turn that hair over and clamp it on the other side. If you can't turn that extension over, it's probably too tight. Good question. As I was just saying there, it says a proper crimp is critical. So let's see here. How about the tape-ins? So the tape-ins themselves have 36 colors. Gently pass this around, let you guys take a look at the different colors. We have fantasy and natural, and all of the little meanings are on the back here, in case you're wondering what all of those little letters mean. So we have 18 inches for all 36 colors, and then there's 14 inch and 22 in natural colors only. So if you went a little bit shorter, sometimes people have bobs or whatnot that you kind of want to just make into an A-line. Those are good for the 14 inch. Pixies, you could do like nice long bangs, stuff like that. And let's see, so the tape-in hair is obviously quick, and it's quick to apply and remove. It's easily maintained. The look and feel is very natural. The application time generally is about an hour. And I say that with people that have done it a few times. It's normal when you're first learning to take maybe like 2 hours, but it's mostly you thinking and like not being sure of the placement. Once you really get that placement down, and that's another thing I'm going to email you, and you can make a copy and have like maybe like a little booklet in the back, like a reminder booklet for you guys. My first class, I remember the girl did that for us, and we all printed everything out and had a little booklet for ourselves, and it was really, really helpful to kind of go back and just glance at. So I'll make sure and give that to you guys as well.
What's the time factor with tape-in versus I-tip and fusion?
So of course the fusion takes longer. Like, it's normal, including the cut, to take maybe up to 3 hours for fusion. You can. Some people do it a lot sooner. It just depends on the outcome and the believability and what they want. You know, if it's somebody that just wants a fill-in of a full head, that might only take like an hour and a half. Tape-ins generally, though, once you get used to them, I'd say an hour and a half with cutting and styling and instructions is usually what I book out. An hour and a half to 2 hours max. Absolutely max. Same thing with the I-tips. Maybe 2 hours for a full head, because you don't have to go over there and wait for the heat and properly, you know, twist it. So,
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like it's platinum. We don't have that.
No, we don't have a white like that.
I know that's weird.
We have like two funny. That's great.
I was telling her, even outside when the light reflects it, it even looks a little bit more kind of vibrant because it's next to all the other platinums. It's really nice and bright, yeah.
Here we go, some wavy platinum.
She's like, oh my god, it's white. So let's see. And like we were just saying, full head application for tape-ins generally about an hour and a half. I always feel, like I said, I always trim their hair to style. Even if we don't completely cut off length or do something like that, I always at least just point cut. So generally it's very easy. When you need to do this is all of your tape in here, your quick pick. Do you guys know what a quick pick is? No? So it's this nifty little, I'll have to go get one in the back. It's a nifty little ring and it goes on your finger and it's a point, it's like a hook. And it kind of alleviates you, say you have 150 pieces of extension you have to go in, and it alleviates you from having to do this 300 times. So it's a ring that goes on your finger and you literally have like a foiling comb almost on your finger and you just pick it up. It's gonna go find one back there for me. So I use this for almost everything. Balayaging, updos, braids, everything. You just pick up hair with it like this. Like constantly you pick it up. So instead of like using a comb or something, even foiling, I'll slice and I'll foil with this. It's awesome. It's like a whole new finger. Pass it around.
Leslie used to do that with just her finger anyway. She'd get that one nail into a claw.
I was try. We don't have a nail. They're like, I mean, those things are like $6. They're amazing. Half the time I forget to take it off and I go out at night. She's like, where'd you get that ring? And I'm like, I don't know. You can't have one. So yeah, so that's the quick pick. I highly recommend getting one of those. Like I said, I absolutely love them. They work for everything. But they really are good for slicing everything. You don't have to always look for your comb and stuff like that. It's a very simple tool, but it really makes a world of a difference. So as we said, the guideline for application for tape-ins is generally about an hour, hour and a half, including a cut. Most clients will wear the tape-ins for about, at the most, 2 months. And the reason for that being is you don't want the extension to weigh more than the hair it's attached to. That is when people start causing damage and their scalp hurts or their hair is looking a little, damaged or whatnot, or they're getting pulls and they want to blame the extensions, but it's really us not getting them to come back in and take out the extensions. About 2 months is perfect. It's nice and loose. You can take them out and you can reapply. By 2 months, they're definitely going to need their color touched up again anyway. So it just all needs to be done by that time. And like I said earlier, when properly cared for, the wefts of the hair, you can reuse them. It's normal up to about 3 times. And that's with like proper hair care, maintenance, like perfect. I have a bunch of my girlfriends. We all travel around to all these hair shows, and a lot of them have used the hair plenty more times than 3. But that's a good time to tell people, after that heat might get to it and whatnot. We're hairdressers, we know how to take care of our hair a little bit better than the clients. So of course you just need the hair, you need your quick pick, you need usually about 3 or 4 clips, the tape and bond remover. I always make sure and get the bond remover when I order their hair. If you have it on hand, that's different, but I always make sure. There's nothing like going to take out somebody's hair and you having like this much remover left. So, a simple little thing, but not everybody realizes. Do you guys, which weft would you put in first if you were going to apply tape-ins?
The back?
Yeah, always in the back, but how would you put it in on the mannequin? Would you lift up a slice of hair and put it in? How would you do it? Like oils and products and such on there that we don't realize we have on there. So what you always want to do is have a nice, perfect, clean parting. Now, of course, this is a little bit higher up than you guys would put your first tape on somebody, but this is just for example. And when you are putting this in, first off, you would always want to leave a good 1/2 inch to an inch, of course, around the hairline so that they can pull up their hair and whatnot. You don't want to see that. But I'm going to put it in the middle just so that you guys can see. So what you're going to do is make sure you have a nice, perfect, clean parting. And you don't want to put it right on the scalp like that because you want her hair to be able to lift up and like have a nice movement. So you're going to put it just below. And I like to tap it first just to make sure that I like the spot that I put it in. Once I know that that's the spot that I want it in, do nice. What you want to do is pick up the hair extension. And you see that hair that it just grabbed? That's all the hair you need.
Does it for you?
cool.
It tells you exactly what you need, so there's no guesswork. Super easy. Yeah. So a lot of people that have problems with tape-ins, it seems like a lot of people are taking this hair extension and then they're taking a foiling comb and they're taking a slice, putting it underneath, and they're doing everything in their head that they know is right. They're like, I don't understand what's going on. There's just simply too much hair in there. You need the adhesive to grab each other. That's the only thing. So just don't overthink it. So just push it down, give it a little tug. It's going to feel weird because it does stick to their head a little bit at first. So put your hand like that and just pull it up. Nice, clean. And then you simply lay that under. And you have a simple little sandwich. And it's 100% movable. So you can still do a cute bun, you know. I mean, you can't exactly slick it back and go like straight up ponytail. They can still put their hair up that way. If it's too close to the scalp, that really hurts. I had one once. It's not fun. I sat like this the whole way home on a plane, just picking at it. I was miserable. And the reason it was like this because we were showing people what not to do, and then we didn't have time to take it out of my head. So I just had to deal with it. I was just like, oh my gosh. So it's super easy. Any questions about that? There shouldn't be. It's not really hard. You guys want to try some?
This one's like your brain because it only takes.
It's kind of like a game too, you know? Like when I do it, it's like the color is to hurt. That's what I do mostly. Oh, I know. Yeah.
I know.
It's kind of easier if you do it on the bottom. Oh, I don't know why. It's the bottom ones. Here, I'll get the next one for you. A little touch lower. Think about the movement.
Okay. So more like
Right there. Tap it, make sure you like where it is. You like how that's going to lay?
yeah.
Okay. So go ahead, push, yep. On each side, I usually do about 3 or so times, make sure it's got a real good grip. Pull that up. And then you just kind of make sure.
What's underneath?
Separate. Exactly right. And then I peeled this one back.
So this one I just lay with the adhesive up.
Very gently underneath, not directly on, so it can lay over. And make sure it's lined up. Yeah.
I felt like I was going to have a clip on me, but I don't. Do you have another one?
There you go. Yeah, squeeze it real tight. And sometimes I just get in there. Yeah, I just tell it. Yeah. What's going on? Does it feel secure? Are you happy with everything?
It's awesome.
So what if you're not thrilled
So
with
now,
how it lays? When you
I could grab some pieces on the side
I was
there.
gonna say, if I had to nitpick, I would
Yeah,
say
no, yeah.
maybe just make sure and get a little bit more,
Like grabbing the hair underneath to make sure it doesn't grab anything from the side of it. Gotcha.
that's super simple, but you know, like when you pick this up and we were concentrating on the correct placement,
Yeah.
and that little guy just, at the end of the day, it's not going to right, and you're fine. But if you did not like that, before you got in there and really placed it hard, that's when you can kind of gently put the top of this in there and you can gently pull it apart.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
lift it up, and when you go ahead and put it on, you still want to stay way back a little bit, right? Or does it not matter as much? Just a little bit, right?
So you're gonna hold it like this, and what you're gonna do is make sure all these little baby hairs right there are nice and clean.
Yes.
I personally would place it right about there.
Okay, so you have like a little.
Downwards.
So okay, gotcha, yes, okay, so
So
let's
basically
see.
in your head, you just want to line up that top rectangle.
So to go like this, right about there.
Yep.
And then you push it down
Just
on it.
tap and check before you squeeze real hard.
Yeah.
Make sure that you like everything about that.
Okay, okay.
See that right there? It's a little stiff.
Does it go with, meaning
Meaning
it's too close?
close on the top.
Okay, gotcha, so a little
That
further
would hurt her
away.
a little bit.
Okay.
She had to pull up her hairline off for about the first week. That would
Then it would hurt till it curls just a little bit. Okay,
So I
gotcha.
would say try just a little bit lower
Okay.
next time, but it looks nice.
Okay,
It looks
cool.
great, just a touch lower on the
Cool.
place.
Yeah, awesome.
A little bit lower on the face.
Yeah. Did I? Maybe I squished it right.
You did good.
Okay. And is that too close? A little? To the scalp?
No, it's not too close to the scalp.
She's like has like a little like
I know,
weird
we
tuft
keep
over here, so
finding
we
these on
scooted
this
over.
side.
Oh yeah. That looks like somebody had a bald patch. Yeah, you got a really pretty spot right there. We all know what's going to get here. Yeah, I think that's really pretty. The only thing I would pay attention to, of course, you're just focusing right now, is that back. She's fine, but it's borderline.
Yeah.
But that's how you can tell if you're not sure in the future. You can always take your forming comb, or if she's blonde, you can take your black rat tail comb and go like that. And if you can see that through their hair, then you see it. It's always a good way to tell. Yeah, it looks nice.
And then for the like the one that Katie's about to do, you just bump it up next to it, or
Yep.
we'll kind of go.
Yeah, you would go, I mean, you can take that whole section there if
That's why I did that over.
yeah, you're fine. Do what you have to do. Yeah, I would do it right there. You don't want them overlapping,
Yeah.
but you don't want to gap because you don't want hair to get entangled. So just right as there. Yeah. You want them to be able to kind of brush. You know what? It's extreme border.
Borderline, got
It
it.
feels really good.
Yeah, it
visually.
looks high.
Visually, yeah. Visually, I'm like, just drop it to the chest.
So you want to see like a little bit of the hair.
A little bit. I know, and like all of it, like when I first did it, I was like, oh God, like,
Yeah, you would think.
if I left these
Yeah. So you kind of want it so you can like move it around.
in your head, like to you or me, it would kind of look like me. You know what I mean? I can do all that.
It's or questions. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Again, I think I put mine too low over here. I don't know. Is it?
And you know what, honestly, you're going to come across some people with super fine hair,
Yeah.
and it's going to look really wrong. She doesn't have it, but I have one customer that has extremely fine hair. And what I have to do is actually try to down the entire finger space. And it looks really wrong, but like when I put hers in, it's actually down here. And I go lift it, and there's this big space there. And in your head, you're thinking it's great. Yeah. But when you take up that much hair, that's how much space it takes on her head. So don't let that visually bother you.
Okay.
Okay. Don't let that stop you, because that's what did to me in the beginning.
Yeah, I feel like that was I'm like way too much of a perfectionist.
She was like, oh, I think I put mine too low. And I was like, it's not too low, not so ever. And I said, if you do need to do that, which hers is fine. You don't want it to so low, but yours is fine. You don't want it to move too much more than that, because then it'll swing a little bit.
Okay.
But it looks great. But the question was, is it too low? And I said no. And I gave her a time where a guest of mine, she actually comes to all of our hair shows that we go to, and she flies in to all of our shows, and she comes to our booth every time. She has little tiny baby frog fur, like it's fun.
That's how one of my clients is, and she gets her. I don't do the bonded ones right now at all.
I don't do any of that either.
I didn't even mess with them, and I like these because a couple of my clients have them, and I do like blowouts on and stuff.
It's really pretty.
And yeah, it's fast.
Well, for the fine people,
She has like me, I need like translucent kind of hair, like blonde
that's
too.
hers too.
So
It's
she's
like
like, and she's so scared of seeing them. She's like, she doesn't like the responded once because she feels like she sees the beads, and I was like, well, they all have taken ones, but then I was like,
Do you know that you can micro bond fusions?
oh really? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what they do. Yeah, that's what they do. We take hair plugs.
Yeah, we take little nippers, like we've made our own little nippers for our hair extensions, and actually break them into threes, and they're such tiny little bonds you can't see any of them.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I think Heather does to my client. She does that, and I think that.
But I don't do regular extensions either.
If that was her hair, I was telling her that I would have put her extension way down visually in
Oh,
her head.
because the thicker hair will, and the bottom towards the bottom will cover it, but right on the scalp won't cover it.
Yeah, if I
Get
do
more volume
if I do
from
it
it.
like right there, put it in there, there's like four.
Will it last a little bit less time just because it's already put down a little bit, like maybe like 2 weeks, no?
No, actually, the
I asked
reason
her
is
to
because when you put it down like this and you lift up their hair, you're still gonna attach it down here.
Okay, but what I'm saying is more, a little bit more. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Because it's still tight here, it's just that there's more space to create more hair.
Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Now, what do you say? I was like years ago, I had extensions in my hair, but I had the Kabuki and I was like, never. It's too harsh, and that's why I don't want to do those. But these seem to be so much more gentle. Like when you take them out, when you take these out, you don't have to worry about taking like a third of the hair with it.
Oh, cool. That ring is so cool.
Take that
What would you say? I mean, as far as when you take them out,
I was just thinking that. I was like, so if you
I mean,
did,
I'm not as gentle as I would be, but
yeah,
that's
if you
without
ever
the
did put them in the wrong spot,
yeah, that's why I always say tap and check.
okay.
Tap and check, because you can tap it if you're like, ooh, you can pull it off.
Okay,
But
so you can pull it off
like I
automatically.
said, if there is a moment that you need to, like I made this tight.
You know me.
Okay, would you still put the oil in it?
there's no hair.
Yeah.
So these are so much better.
Would you
These are
still
so
put the
gentle.
oil in it, like if you put it in the wrong spot, or would you just
I would
take
just
it
do
out
that because they're so
automatically?
fresh.
And then you gotta have to go ahead and you have to do the stuff again if you put the oil on it, right?
Or Leslie?
Well,
Oh, or you.